Hello, Dork Squad. I'm Jonathan Cormer, and you're listening to Dorktales Storytime, the podcast for kids and their pop culture-loving grown-ups. And this is one of our Anything is Possible lore stories.
It's a beautiful day for a story, adventure and glory, new friends and old ones too. It's an excellent day to get swept away in a tale, so let us regale you.
What a beautiful day in George Washington Carver Park. Yes, quite beautiful indeed. I love spending a day in Latropia's largest park. Redge, you need some help there? I'm just trying to dig up this soil. Yeah, but it seems I misplaced my... What is this odd shovel-looking thing called? Oh, a trowel. And hey, that's my trowel. That's way too big for you to use. Hence my struggle. I managed to successfully hop up and down on the handle to get the trowel into the dirt, but now I'm trying to tilt the handle so it will come back up. Oh, here, let me help you. This is Carver's community garden, after all. We can dig up this spot together. Ooh, delightful. And while I do this, why don't you consult our garden map to figure out what we should plant in these beds? Beds? Are the plants tired? No, Reg. These areas of soil and fertilizer that we're making are called beds. It's where we're going to plant our seeds. Oh, right. Silly me. I guess I'm a little disheveled. Get it? Oh, Reg. From the map, it looks like the plan is to plant some carrots here to the right. Our friend Wabbitson will be pleased with that. Oh, perfect. I've got the seeds here and we'll plant them right in the ground. Then the bed just to the left here will have parsnips. Oh, delightful. I will plant those seeds myself. I love how many vegetables, flowers, and plants are growing here. Oh, we've got my favorite treat in the world. Fresh strawberries. And sunflowers as tall as me. Marigolds. Cucumbers. And our prized apple tree. Oh, yes, that's right. Hey, let's go take a look at the tree. It should be flowering right now. And flowers on the apple tree come just before the fruit begins to grow, right? That's right. Nature is really extraordinary. I love flowers. Sometimes I like to place them all around my little quills and become one big ball of color. Aw, that's the best, Hey, wait a second. What is it, Jonathan? The apple tree, it's not flowering. Oh, that's odd. But it always blooms this time of year. Oh, true. And then we have delicious crisp apples for snacking and pie baking and cider making and, oh my goodness, now I'm hungry. Oh, look at the trunk. It seems so dry and sad. Can trees feel sad? Oh, the leaves are drooping too. Oh, you're right. No flowers at all. I know just who to call to solve this problem. Really? Who? Why, Zinnia Fig, of course. Who's Zinnia Fig? The Folktale Forest's resident hedgehog hedge witch. You know what, Reg? Yes, Jonathan. We've been friends for a while now, and what a friendship we have. Well, yes, but somehow you still surprise me with all of the new people, places, and things you know about. Once upon a time is a vast land, Jonathan. Stories are always being written. Oh, you've got that right. Anyhow, if you want to know about the mysteries of a beautiful bloom, or a grasping vine, or a hardy fruit tree, you must call on Zinnia Fig, the hedge witch. Will she even get here? All the way from the Folktale Forest? I mean, it took us half a day's journey. Jonathan, please. She's a hedge witch. Right. Of course. My mistake. Now, she told me what I needed to do to call her, but I think it will be even more powerful if we do it together. All right. Let's collect some mint and sage and parsley and make a circle around us with the leaves. Done. Now, repeat after me. Now, repeat after me. Ooh, excellent job. Ooh, excellent job. We call for the hedge witch fig. We call for the hedge witch fig. By soil and root, by leaf and twig. By soil and root, by leaf and twig. Come with your knowledge of each growing flower. Come with your knowledge of each growing flower. And make our garden grow with your hedge witchy power. Make our garden grow with your hedge witchy power. Zinnia Fig, you've been cordially invited, now that our incantation has been recited. Abracadabra, Alakazam! Was something supposed to happen? That's strange. We said the incantation precisely as she taught it to me. Did we miss something? I don't think... Look! Here she comes! Is she flying on a cluster of wild onions instead of a broom? Such is the way of the hedge witch. Hello, Reginald! Zinnia, it's a pleasure to see you again. Hello, Zinnia. My name is Jonathan. It's so nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you too, Jonathan. Such a wondrous place to meet. Surrounded by gorgeous growing plants. Don't you just love it? I do. For a moment there, we were worried we recited the incantation incorrectly. Apologies for the delay, Reginald. I was dealing with a very temperamental pitcher plant when you rang. Ah, understood. I smell apple cores, wet leaves, and bark. Is there something wrong with your apple tree? Wow, she's good. We can't figure out why there are no beautiful flowers on the tree. Yes, it is unusual this time of year for this tree here. Highly unusual. Let us take a closer look. Excellent. Reginald, be a dear and hold open my handbag for me. Why, of course, Zinnia. I have to take out my loupe. That's a special magnifying glass for those who don't know. Then we'll grab one of my books, Guide to the Trees of Latropia by Zinnia Fig, my knee pads so I can get close to the earth without injury, my tool belt filled with my favorite gardening tools. My magic won't work without those. My sun hat, never go anywhere without my sun hat. Let's see. Holy cow! You fit a lot of stuff in that tiny bag. Such is the way of the hedge witch. Yes, quite. That's what I said. All right. I think that's everything I need. Now, stand back. One never knows what kinds of strange magic linger in gardens, do they? Ooh, so exciting. Aha! It appears this tree here is experiencing what I like to call the droop. The droop? The droop. Oh, poop. What's the droop? Have you ever experienced feeling sad? But a big kind of sad that keeps you down for a bit. And it's hard to explain or understand in the moment, but you're feeling it all the same. Oh, I know I have. Me too. Well, For beautiful trees like this one, that's what's called the droop. But how do we help it? I know! We need to blast it with a level 10 sunshine power. Ooh, yes! Or conjure up a rainstorm of epic proportions. Let's scoop that droop away, never to return again. I wouldn't be too hasty, gentlemen. Too much sun can hurt the leaves, and too much water can flood the roots. But what are we going to do? The thing about the droop is that sometimes the trees just have to feel their way through it, with no judgment from us and no rush to quick, easy solutions. All we can do is add a little support and encouragement magic. But how do we do that, Zinnia? First, let's fertilize the ground around the base of the trunk with kind words. And some actual fertilizer, of course. Follow my lead. Oh, sweet tree, drooping as you seem to be, we'll support your branches for now until you're able to lift your boughs. Redge, did you see that? Yes, some of the branches perked up. Jonathan, you try, and I will spread new fertilizer under the tree with Zinnia. Righto, Reginald. We love you, tree. You're doing great. And, we'll be here for you while you're in a sad state. Well done, my friends, well done. If you keep this up, your tree will conquer the droop in no time. We offer support and acceptance to the roots of the tree so it can grow. And then we make the air crisp and fresh with good intentions. Oh, tree, things may seem dark, but these days won't last. Keep growing with heart, and soon the storm will pass. The flowers, they're starting to bloom. Let me add more good intentions to the air. The garden will grow. We'll take good care of this plot. We'll celebrate our tree, whether it's flowering or not. Ooh, fantastic! It already looks so much healthier. Yes, indeed. Of course. Full recovery from the droop can't be rushed. But you two seem to care a great deal about your garden. I know your tree will bounce back in no time. Thank you for your help, Zinnia. You've truly saved apple season. It was my pleasure, friends. Now, before I go, a final hedge witch spell for a continued good day outdoors. Ready? Ready! I shall sprinkle a little citrusy joy here, a bit of lavender calm there, a pinch of petals bright as the sun, and a dash of cinnamon. That's just for flavor. Enjoy the rest of your day. Toodaloo! Well, Zinnia Fig is a wonderful hedge witch. The best in the business. Is it just me, or has the day become even more beautiful? The sun is shining, the garden is really sparkling, and now hold on. Didn't we just plant those carrots and parsnips? Yes. Why? Look! Oh my! There are already green sprouts growing from the ground. Like I said, Zinnia's the best in the business. Dorktales Storytime Lore Stories are a John and Character production. This story was written by Molly Murphy and performed by Jonathan Cormer. Sound recording and production by Jermaine Hamilton. at Hamilton Studio Recordings. Reach out to us on Instagram or email us at dorktalestorytime@gmail.com. Find links in the show notes or go to dorktalestorytime.com. Now, go be the hero of your own story, and we'll see you next Once Upon a Time.
So gather